So, right now we are going to be reviewing Monkey Shoulder from Grand Old Scotland.
Fantastic.
Trenny and C, drinking whiskey, describing all the flavors for you and me. Irish, Scotch, bourbon, and rye. If they like a bottle, they'll tell you why.
Monkey Shoulder. So what happened with this bottle is you may be able to get this for like $10 where you're from. I have no idea, but
Where can you get it for $10?
I don't know, probably not. But the point is
I was going to say I was going to move there.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably Scotland.
Yeah.
It's a relatively cheap whiskey there, I think. I could be wrong. I think it is.
Sure.
Anyways, you can't get this here, and it's disappointing because it is such a good blended Scotch, and a lot of blended Scotches are kind of hit or miss, and they're always going to be a lot less expensive, which is nice, but I mean, if you're used to the full flavors of a single malt, you might not find what you're looking for in a blend. However, this version of Monkey Shoulder is really, really delicious, and I went out because I knew it was coming to our, we have a spirit release once a year, and I went out and bought a bottle, and they promised me that they were going to bring in a couple of cases. And I was like, well, okay, then I can drink it relatively fast.
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy it, why not? And sure enough, they never got the cases. Never got any more coming in, which is disappointing because it was actually relatively well priced and everything. Anyway, let's pour a glass.
So, Monkey Shoulder is 3 Speyside single malts blended together.
Yes, it is.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. If you're a fan
If you're
of
Speyside,
if you're a fan of Speyside whiskeys, so
and I just happen to be one of those.
yeah,
people.
exactly. So this is good for Speyside fans.
Mm-hmm.
So
we should also explain the Monkey Shoulder piece.
Monkey Shoulder, basically what it is especially in the old distilleries where they still have the malted barley and they're turning
The
it.
maltmen.
Yeah, the maltmen. They're turning it by the shovel with the shovel. They'd end up getting really, really, really sore shoulders,
And
and
it drops down.
and they couldn't work anymore, and they'd
Get
give
the
them
Monkey Shoulder.
Yeah, they give them their pension of a bottle
Of one bottle a week
of a week, and
for the rest of your life, and
Check.
then blown out shoulder.
yeah, chances are they were pretty happy with that.
Yeah,
but-
that's fine.
yeah.
Numbs the pain of it.
Yeah, so, and I think one of the reasons that Monkey Shoulder is called Monkey Shoulder and all that is because one of the 3 distilleries, single malt whiskeys that goes into this is Balvenie, also Glenfiddich, and another one, I can't think of it right now, but Balvenie is a very old school distillery using old techniques, which is to still hand turning the malted barley, and everything. There's no computers or crazy machinery.
Technology.
It's just the way they probably made it a long time ago. And so William Grant and Sons, who owns Glenfiddich and Balvenie, is also the people who put out Monkey Shoulder.
Perfect.
Okay, that's a lot of talking.
Yeah.
We haven't even
talked about color, nose, taste, finish, viscosity.
Right.
And there's 3 monkeys.
Yeah, that's cool.
For the 3
distilleries.
3 distilleries.
Yeah, cool. So the color on this guy is...
It's like a nice dark straw golden kind of color. It's got a good look to it. It's a bit orangish though.
A little orangish, a little like Donald Trump tan kind of thing going on, which usually means it's a little bit of a fake coloring to it. It's been tampered with, so they put caramel coloring into these, especially blended whiskeys, and it's I'd say it's more forgivable in a blended Scotch.
Sure.
But having said that, it being 3 single malts, that's raises the bar a little bit, because a lot of the time blends have different grains in it, like corn and wheat and different things. So this is 3 single malt whiskeys mixed together. Kind of cool. Okay, as for the nose, I personally and instantly, this is kind of the best way I can describe the nose, and hopefully it's not because it's monkey related, but I do get a banana smell to it.
Come on.
Yeah, but so I get like this banana cream, like vanilla. What do you call it? Vanilla bean.
Yeah.
Ice cream kind of smell to it. So a vanilla, brown sugar.
So basically, you just described a banana split.
Yeah, it's kind of like it has that banana split smell to it with alcohol.
Yeah. Actually,
Nice.
that sounds delicious.
It's nice. I like it.
I'm getting more of the citrus notes. So I'm getting like almost like a lemon, peel or a zest kind of a nose off of this one as well.
Yeah.
But it does have the honey and the sweet notes too.
I've misplaced my notes, but whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So now moving on to the taste.
So just smell it and tell us what you smell then.
Well, it is exactly that. I make this dessert where it is you get the bananas and you split them down the middle. You put them in a frying pan with brown sugar and butter, and then you put a little bit of whiskey, let's say monkey shoulder in there, and it burns off the alcohol flavor. And then you pour all of that onto vanilla ice cream, and it's basically the best dessert in the world. And that's kind of what this smells and tastes like a little bit to me.
That sounds like a cooking episode for Trenny and C dessert episode.
We'll do a dessert episode using some, well, maybe not monkey shoulder, but anyways. Okay, let's move on to taste.
That's good.
I really, really like this one. So this is, for myself, one of the best tasting blended scotches out there. That I've had. A lot of people really, really, really love the Ballantines and Teacher's Highland Cream and things like that. And those are solid blended scotches. But this one just has a little bit more to it. It's bottled at a higher strength. It's bottled at 43%. And it just kind of has a little bit more of a natural presentation. And it works for the flavor, for sure.
Yeah, it's delicious. I mean, there's honey notes, back to the citrus. Mm-hmm. Light smoke. There's a light smoke to it.
Yeah. It's got the oaky char to it. It's kind of like a cream. It's creamy. It's smooth on the palate.
It hits a lot of good notes. A lot of good ones.
To me, this is almost kind of a dessert whiskey.
It is quite delicious.
It's very good.
It's the sweetness too.
But it's not overpoweringly sweet.
No.
It still has, like, Scotch has those earthy tones and flavors to it.
Which it does have.
Yeah.
It definitely has those with the smoke. I mean, maybe light, almost like a leathery kind of a taste, mild.
Yeah. The finish. I do find the finish is, it does stick to it coats the inside of your mouth for quite a while. It's a little bit oily. Doesn't seem to me like it's been chill filtered or anything like that too much, so it does leave a little bit of that.
Do we have floaties? Did we look for floaties?
Yeah, and that's actually usually a good sign in a Scotch.
I'm not really seeing floaties.
No.
Like, you know, some of the other really delicious
like the cask
ones.
strength whiskeys, especially they leave some floaties.
Definitely
in there.
clear in there, but
either way, it does clean.
we're not going to hold it against them.
Yeah. But the finish does linger, but it kind of peters out relatively quickly.
Yeah. Oaky and smoky.
Oaky and smoky, sweet and sour, right?
A little salt, actually.
A little bit of salt.
A little salt.
You do find that with Scotch whiskies.
Yeah, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Salt
Yeah, definitely in a good way.
Viscosity?
Oh, yeah, that's what we're on, right?
Yeah. It's light. It's mild. I mean, it's not super clingy in the glass here.
No, not too. For it being as, I shouldn't say sweet, but as, like I said, it's kind of like a dessert malt in a way. It's not super syrupy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, a delicious one. I suggest if you can find this bottle where you are, definitely go get some because it's really, really, really good. And
it's reasonably priced.
It's reasonably priced.
Very reasonably priced for what you're getting.
Yeah. Where we're from, I mean, I paid, I think, $49 for this bottle, which is higher than most blended scotches.
Mm-hmm.
However, the quality is
some good, good tasting notes.
It's really good.
Very enjoyable. It's very enjoyable.
It's enjoyable. So, if you guys happen to get it really cheap where you're from, and there's cases of it, just send it to trennyandc@gmail.com right now.
Can you Gmail a case of scotch?
I think so. It's like a virtual thing.
Okay, perfect. Numbers. Let's talk numbers.
Oh yeah. Okay. So
let's talk numbers.
So our numbers here, I gave it a 24.08.
That's a good score.
Yeah, and C gave it a 24.16.
Oh, that's an even better score.
That's a better score, and that's very close.
That is extremely close.
Yeah, so that ends up being a 24.12 out of 33 points.
It's a nice score.
It's a great score, especially for a blended scotch.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Check out our webpage, our Gmail. Tell us how right we were, how wrong we were. Tell us what you want us to taste next.
Absolutely. And go to our website and pick a whiskey from our catalog, our shelf.
The inventory.
Inventory. And tell us what you'd like us to taste next.
And watch our other videos while you're at it.
Absolutely.
Or taste along with us.
That's the best way to watch YouTube, is drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers, guys. Thanks a lot.